Namaste. Welcome to third semester BCom Corporate Administration subject of Kuvempu University. This is session 8. Today we have to discuss the topic is lifting of corporate veil. In the session 7, the meaning of listed company and unlisted company that we have studied. So today's learning objective is to understand the concept of corporate veil and their rules that we have to understand. Dear students, let us understand first the meaning of corporate veil. What is corporate veil that we have to understand? A legal concept that separates the personality of a corporation from the personalities of its shareholders. Okay, the first and foremost, this word you have to understand, the legal concept that separates the personality of a corporation from the personality of its shareholders and protects them from being personally liable for the company's debts and other obligations. This protection is not ironclad or impenetrable, where a court determines that a company's business was not conducted in accordance with the provisions of corporate legislation. It may hold the shareholders personally liable for the company's obligations under the legal concept of lifting of corporate veil. So, after understanding the meaning of corporate veil, now we have to understand the lifting of corporate veil. It refers to the situation where a shareholder is held liable for its corporation's debts despite the rule of limited liability and of separate personality. Okay, I will tell you once again because this we also understand very clearly. See once again, it means lifting of corporate veil refers to the situation where a shareholder is held liable for its corporation's debts despite the rule of limited liability and of separate personality. The veil doctrine is invoked when shareholders blur the distinction between the corporation and the shareholders. This is known as lifting of corporate veil. So, lifting of corporate veil, when a company registered under the Act, all the dealings with the company will be in the name of the company and the members will be disregarded. Number 2, this shows that there is a veil drawn between the company and its members. Number 3, the veil partition between company and its members. Number 4, following this principle, the court is most cases have refused to go beyond the curtain and see who are the real persons composing the company. Yeah. So after understanding this, now let us see some MCQ. Number 1 is corporate veil means which separates shareholders from company. Yes. Then number B, option B is which leads to limited liability for members. C, personal assets are not liable. And D, all the above. C, answer D, option D, all the above is right. That means corporate veil means which separates shareholders from company, right? Which leads to limited liability for members, right? personal assets are not liable. Yeah, that is right. So all the above is the right answer. Now, lifting of corporate veil means which separates shareholders from company. Second, which leads to limited liability for members. The personal assets are not liable. C, option D is the court refuses all the above options A, B and C. That means lifting of corporate well means so A, B, C ಏನಿದೆ ಇವನ್ನೆಲ್ಲವನ್ನು ಲಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ತೆಗೆದು ಹಾಕತ್ತೆ. ಆವಾಗ ಏನು ಪರ್ಸನಲ್ ಅಸೆಟ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಲಯಬಲ್ ಅನ್ನಂಗೆ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಕೇಸಿಗೆ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಮಗೆ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ಈಸ್ ರೈಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಲಿಫ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಟ್ ವೆಲ್ means. Okay, it is clear. And so you can refer any other matters to, there are many sources are available for corporate wealth. When you search in a Google, you will have a plenty of materials and you can search and you can have a notes also. And with the help of the study material which is available on our DCE learning, you can have more knowledge on the corporate wealth and lifting of corporate wealth. Okay, thank you and all the best.